Major Mohammed Ali Shah, what are your views? This is specifically, I speak about Kerala. Now, this tradition had been let go of by the Government of India in 2017. It is 2023 now, and the first all-women flight to Mecca is taking off today. There are 16 others that are going to take off from several airports in Kerala. It's important to note that while this is a women empowerment issue, this is also a matter of pride for the BJP government to then put hold during various of its election campaigns, whether in Kerala or for the Lok Sabha elections, about their women empowerment campaign, whether it is triple talaq or it is about women being led to take on their pilgrimage to Mecca without accompaniment of men.
Okay, Megha, I will give you a very, actually you asked slightly a political question regarding how the political party can perhaps use it. I'll give you an analysis on in a very non-political way on women empowerment. In fact, I think it's a very, very good sign, very, very progressive sign, and it's most welcome. And I think it's a very good step where women can now go for Hajj without having a mehram. Earlier, mehram was what? A husband, brother, son, or father. Only when they are accompanied, not just for Hajj, even in Saudi Arabia earlier. I have lived in Saudi Arabia, in fact, for a very long time. So I have had the honor of doing the pilgrimage of Hajj as well. So now let me tell you, the women cannot go, couldn't go out earlier. My mother and sister could not step out of the house. Even if I was busy with something else, I had to leave that as okay. If they want to shop, if they want to go to Al-Akharia, or they want to go to some shopping mall, I have to accompany them because there are mutawwas over there. Mutawwas are what? Mutawwas are basically the religious police who catch you. And even in Salah time, that's the prayer time where you have to pray 5 times a day. They catch you if you are on the streets, and they will force you irrespective of which religion, nationality you are. So now this first flight from Kerala has taken off, all women flight. I think it's a very, very good step. They have to be a group of 4 women who have to come forward, and now even if you don't form a group of 4 women, it's okay. They will group them up for you over there. Correct. So I think it's a very, very good step. It's a very, very good measure, and there are ladies not just from Kerala, from UP and from Maharashtra and from other states as well, who are now going for the pilgrimage of Hajj, which is a duty, which is every Muslim is duty bound to perform the pilgrimage of Hajj once in his lifetime on his own hard-earned money. It cannot be borrowed money. It cannot be money I've inherited from my father. It has to be I've earned that money. Yeah. It has to be that. So now I think my commendation to the ladies who are going there, it is I can so well relate to, because I've had it's an experience in itself. I mean, attending the pilgrimage, apart from performing your duty, it is an experience. You learn so much. You meet so many people from different nationalities. It is something which is, I can't express that in words, Megha. It is so good. So yes, it stands for women empowerment, and I would conclude by saying a lady who has decided on perhaps not working or being a housewife, and by choice is also empowered, and it is a great sign for women empowerment. My thumbs up for that.
Yeah. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, you heard it from the Prime Minister. There was previously a year or so ago, or at least 6 months ago, there was Smriti Irani who had arrived at one of our conclaves. We women won conclaves. We were celebrating the empowerment of women. We were celebrating how women have progressed and what are the actions that need to be taken for the government, for our society, for families, for individuals to further empower women, to further celebrate their individuality and how far they have come thus. Also now, with regards to, if you take a look at several of these policies that have been initiated by the government, whether it is about giving toilets at several homes in rural India, in urban India, this is also a kind of empowerment for women. This is about the dignity of women that we talk about. Then we talk about the Prime Minister Awas Yojana. Now when the homes are being given, they have the legal name, the legal owner of the home is a woman. Again, this is dignity for women, this is empowerment for women. There is the LPG gas connections given free of cost to women. Again, this brings to focus how principally women are important and only if you make them the focal point, the development and the welfare of a family and then for the country also happens. We've already talked about triple talaq, we've talked about this Hajj problem that used to be faced by women and it has now been resolved. So is it now an understandable context that has been given by the government of India, perhaps as has been contended since 2014, that this government has done so much for the women and continues to do so, and has already an action plan made for women to be put in the focus for the development of this country. Is this also encouraging women to come out and support the current government?
Well, yes, Megha, definitely. And my compliments to the Minister of State of Minority Affairs who flagged this meeting. In fact, a lady, the senior most lady who was in the 70s, he handed the boarding pass to her himself, and most certainly they have done a lot. And I feel the society will not change unless and until we change our own selves. And when we talk about women empowerment, you know, I feel if life on this planet has to exist, we need both men and women. And so we cannot really say that a man is more important than a woman or a woman is more important than a man. Both have their equal right to play and both are equally important. And in fact, I would take your example, Megha. I'll take your personal example. You are a dynamic lady, a very enterprising, a very leading anchor of the country. So a lot of girls, they aspire to be like you. They would be looking up to you. They would be keeping you as a role model. So when we talk about women empowerment, in fact, all the wonderful ladies on this panel, Dr. Lubna Kamal, Advocate Rain, I mean, these are all, you all are examples, you all are icons for millions who would be watching us. I'll tell you a small thing. In the year 2008, when I had come from Nagaland to Delhi to lead the Assam Rifles marching contingent, there was a lady officer by the name of Commander Gauri Mishra. If I got the rank correct, that time she was a commander. Now she must have grown much senior in service. So she was the second in command of the naval contingent. Thereafter, much later on in the year 2012, we got a lady officer from the Air Force who led the contingent. And in 2015, another friend of mine, Lieutenant Commander Sandhya Chauhan, led the contingent of the naval contingent when President from the US had come. In fact, when Barack Obama had come to India. And then in the year 2019, we had Major Khushbu Kanwar who led the Assam Rifles marching contingent. So now we have ladies in the Assam Rifles, with lady cadres there. We have ladies getting permanent commission, joining the NBA. They would be getting a command of a regiment. We've only had one Lieutenant General from the Army who's been a lady, Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanetkar from the Medical Corps. And the reason why there have been no lady generals from the Army is because the seniority so far, from the time they made permanent commission for the ladies, that seniority does not meet the QR mark. But I'm sure they're going to be generals from the Army who are going to be ladies and they will lead from the front. So women are no less than anyone, anywhere, and they have proved it several times. So I am very proud of our ladies. If we our mothers and our sisters, our wives, I would say a child gives birth to a mother. Not just a mother gives birth to a child gives birth to a mother. A child is born and then the mother is born thereafter. So a lot of respect for women like you who are here, for ladies. I mean, I say all sarvat hai. So it's like as I mentioned earlier, a lady who decides not to work, but by choice, she's empowered. A lady who says, I will do this by her choice is empowered. So most certainly this aircraft which has taken off, which is there already in Jeddah, the ladies are there. I'm certain it is it's a first step and it's a leading step for women empowerment in all ways, Megha.
I completely agree with you.